What's going on, everybody? My name is Jim and welcome to FSD Driver. Today we're driving 12.3.6. We are mainly going on the highway for this drive. Woodbury, Minnesota to Stillwater, Minnesota, if you want to pull it up on a map. Should be a very simple drive, but this is a problematic drive, especially on the highway. Now, I had a great drive before this video, and then as I continue to drive FSD, I believe it just gets worse and worse. So for some reason, my car on the highway, it thinks that it needs to, put on its blinker, and it never merges over. Right now, you don't even see the screen, but you can hear the sound that the blinker is on and it wants to move over, and it lit that car up blue. And so this is just a strange thing. Again, we speed up our footage to 4 times the speed, and then we slow it down when we come to our next intervention or our next weird thing. That's just how I do it on my channel to save you time. Again, we're gonna come up here on another issue, same issue. Car puts its blinker on, doesn't move over, even though there's no one there. Again, there's no commitment. Don't ask me why. The car never commits to like moving over in the lanes until it eventually does. So very inconsistent. All my FSG drives are extremely inconsistent. And so, yeah, it's always an adventure when you're driving in FSD because you don't know what is going to happen. Again, car puts on its blinker, shuts it off immediately, and then it just rides this lane out until it automatically merges. So I'm not really sure why this continues to happen, but what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to speed up the footage. My car also starts to rubber band here. I don't know if you notice my blue line on the screen, but it's constantly like slowing down and braking on the highway, and it makes me really frustrated, so I break it out of FSD. I hate that feeling when the car's going forward and then the regenerative braking turns on and then it starts to go forward again. It really makes me upset, and so I just tap the brake, take it out of FSD, put it back on FSD. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next part of this video. All right, so we are coming up on our off ramp. We need to turn on our signal, and the car handles this perfectly, but then when we get close to our exit, it shuts everything off and it acts like we're going straight. So if there was a cop behind me, probably pull me over to ticket me because, well, I'm supposed to go straight. My car signaled really early and then all of a sudden it stopped. Very weird. Another thing, there's 2 lanes here. So we're in basically a 3-lane road. Now it's a 2-lane road. Well, on the right-hand side, there is an on-ramp, I want to say. So there's a car that is pulling out, and they have a very long merge lane. But for some reason, my car sees them, and basically it starts to do this rubber band thing again. And so now I am stepping on the accelerator to maintain my speed. So again, it gives you that weird feeling of, well, it's slowing down for something it doesn't need to actually slow down for. The car continues to go, but again, there's another car coming, and he has his merge lane to go in, but my car sees him and basically starts to brake right here, and it really frustrates me. So now I'm just stepping on the accelerator with my foot. Again, another weird thing. I know the car's trying to avoid like an accident if that car was coming, but realistically, like, just speed up or just maintain your speed. You'll be fine because there is that merge lane. Now, what we're going to do here is we are coming up on a stop sign, and for some reason, my car on this stop just is not slowing down. So notice my speed, we're going 65. Everybody else is going to start slowing down here. In my car, it's gradually slowing down, but it's not doing it fast enough, basically. So this is really a hard stop. You have to feel it. When you're in the car, you feel it. On camera, you don't really see it, but that definitely is a hard stop. I didn't like it. It just was a little nerve-wracking, and you know, this happens from time to time. It's not consistent. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna speed up the footage again, and then we're gonna go to our next error that we see with the car. So now we are off the highway, we're in the suburbs, and we're basically going to take this right-hand turn, and then we need to take a left-hand turn. But the cars coming towards me, this is only a two-way stop on the cross street. So this white car goes through, and the silver car has the right of way, but my car turns right in front of it and cuts that guy off. Now I'm stepping on my accelerator, and I put my hand up because I'm like, what is going on, FSD? Like, you just put me in harm's way. This has happened tons of times where my car will not slow down for the person who has the right of way. And honestly, it does put you in danger, because if that guy wasn't paying attention, he would have just plowed right into me. So again, very inconsistent with FSD, but again, we're on 12.3.6, waiting for 5.